Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Stargate. This is season 2, episode number 1. This episode is called The Serpent's Lair. So last season we ended on a cliffhanger, which I haven't seen the likes of probably since I was watching Farscape actually, and they would end seasons or close to the end of a season kind of on a bit of a cliffhanger, so you didn't really know what was going on, and it was just, I love it. I think it's great. So to see that this is also something that these guys have done just makes me quite happy and quite excited. We know that the powers that be above Hammond are wanting to shut down SG-1. They want to bury the Stargate, and then the team have gone through the Stargate anyway, even though they were being threatened with like court-martials to try and figure out what they can do. And we've ended up on like this ship where we have found Skara and his Goa'uld symbiote persona, and it all kind of went to shit really a little bit. Jack ended up having to shoot Skara because he was doing the glowy thing on Daniel's head, and we know that we're heading toward Earth a lot faster than Sam predicted or that anybody expected to, and we have been planting C4 everywhere in this place, so we know at some point that's probably going to come back to haunt us in some capacity, I reckon. Jack's plan is to get Skara and basically like take him, so it's going to be interesting to see like just what happens in this, because like if this one ends on a cliffhanger as well, I think my mind would be blown actually. I don't think I'd really know kind of what to make of it. I'd be a bit just taken aback more than anything, I reckon. So I'm really looking forward to watching this, so I'm going to get on in. Let's go.
O'Neill, officer's ship approaches.
Oh.
We overheard the gate room. He said he would rejoin Chlorel once they came out of the shadows.
Teal'c, we can knock out this ship. Will it stop them?
It will not.
Oh.
Apophysis' vessel is equipped with defense shields. You will still be able to destroy your cities from high above.
So we can take out one but not both. Oh, there's more coming.
Tell me those C4 charges are on automatic timer.
They're on automatic timer.
Good. How long do we have?
24 hours.
24 hours?
At the time, sir, I thought we were still light years away.
Just a minute! Teal'c, work with me, buddy. Is there any other way out of here?
I love this guy.
All right, cover up. This is turning out to be a bad day.
Bloody hell. I think the boss of them made it keep a lot of doors open. It's mad. Shit. In a cell? Together in a cell or different cells?
O'Neill.
What is he doing?
Teal'c.
Oh, same cell. Okay. They've literally just been thrown in there.
Teal'c, I can't see.
I am blinded as well. They go out with shock grenade.
He seemed quite calm.
Extremely painful.
That's good to hear.
Colonel? Sorry, sir, it's just so dark.
It isn't dark, we're blind.
Oh.
And we failed.
We've been in worse situations than this.
Not to my knowledge.
Thanks, Teal'c.
Oh. Handy, that's there.
Forgive me, Master. I will not fail Chlorel again.
No, you will not.
I'm here to help coordinate our preemptive strike against Goa'uld ships. That's if the President approves. The Joint Chiefs are briefing him now.
And with what do you intend to strike?
A new weapon, sir. 2 prototypes are being prepared for launch at Vandenberg Air Force Base as we speak.
What kind of
If all
weapon?
goes well,
Nuclear?
history shall mark this day by 2 brilliant and unexplained flashes that occur in the night sky. The world should never know how close we came to Armageddon.
Your son was struck down by the humans on Chlorel's vessel.
He has been placed in his sarcophagus.
Yes, my lord. But his wounds were great. It will take time to revive him.
What of the humans?
I thought to wait until Chlorel.
No. Execute them now.
I will see to it.
I like how they've
myself.
got the rings between the ships.
We hold our position.
That means we could move
Humans
between
of this
ships,
world
though,
still send no challenge.
right?
We will attack their world when Chlorel has risen again.
The Naquadah enriched warheads themselves are made of the same material as our stealth aircraft, and should go undetected by their radar.
You
Assuming the
hope.
Goa'uld have anything remotely like radar.
It's our best shot, sir.
I like Hammond thinking outside
And
the
I'm
box.
sure the president agrees.
Like, we don't
he
know
would
all of the
initiate a
technology the Goa'uld have yet.
Currently, we stand at T-minus 3 hours.
Wait, what? Why?
Brake pack?
Fools! Huzzah! You doom yourselves. It is all I can do to keep you alive.
What the
Do
hell?
you know all I have done to regain the trust of Apophis?
You still haven't moved from this position?
No, sir.
Just
Not for the last
observing.
18 hours.
What in God's name
Oh,
are
hang
you
on.
waiting for?
We set the charges for
Our
24.
mission analysis team at the Pentagon believes they're waiting to see what moves we make.
Braytac, you mentioned something about saving the world. Care to elaborate on that?
By assaulting Chlorel, you have made that impossible.
Why?
Among the Goa'uld, a pharaoh's power is more often challenged by their sons than by their enemies. Once we had joined battle with your world, I was prepared to lead my wing against Apophis. In Chlorel's name.
Apophis would assume your attack was ordered by Chlorel and reciprocate.
Yeah.
Chlorel's dead.
He will rise again.
Sarcophagus, Jack.
The sarcophagus.
Wait a minute. You put him in that thing to bring him back?
We accelerate. Chlorel has risen.
Then the campaign has begun.
How long before the C4 goes?
Not long.
41 minutes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I thought she was going to say at least a couple of hours.
This ship is going to blow within the hour. It might be a good idea for us to get to the other one.
They're in a geosynchronous orbit over the United States. Lock in that attack profile.
They're coming for the
Advise the
mountain,
president.
basically.
Go for launch.
Just like they did in the alternate reality.
Lord, they launch weapons against us.
Let them come.
Ah, yeah, shit, no, we got shields.
30 seconds to impact. Still no countermeasures.
On target. Their weapons approach, my lord.
Oh.
We must activate the shield.
Scar is stronger than he thought, I guess.
Shock.
Yeah.
What was that?
Maybe we should consider using the Stargate as a strategic weapons platform.
How?
By sending a bomb to the coordinates that Dr. Jackson was talking about. Or to Chulak.
We already tried to send a team through to Dr. Jackson's coordinates. It won't work. And I can't think of
shit.
any military reason to wipe out the people of Chulak.
Come. Witness the power of your god.
I cannot.
Why do you defy me?
Because you are not a god.
Dude.
You are a parasite within a child, and I despise you.
John, greater. I am your god, and you will feel my wrath.
I die free.
I love how he did that. He was just like, yeah, no, you're not my god.
Jump up to the shock!
Jeez, dude. That was right in his stomach. Oh! It looked like his stomach. It's more like his shoulder.
Daniel. Damn it.
I'm dead anyway. Just get out of here.
I am not leaving you here, Daniel.
Get out of here! You're just gonna blow up with the other ship anyway. What difference does it make? Go!
Oh.
I'll stay and watch your back.
Shield generators are far below. There. In the very bowels of the ship. We must climb down several
I've
decks
seen something like that before.
through the length of the ship. Then taking our weapons, we must...
We'll only have one left. Oh no, he did both!
Grenades.
Now we die.
Well, that's a bad plan. We're the glider base from here.
Oh! Daniel, you've got like 30 seconds. You might want to move. Where are they going to go? Because it's only Daniel's. Oh my god. They're going for the gate as well. Dial.
Incoming traveler! Incoming traveler! It's SG-1 signal, sir.
Open the iris.
Dr. Jackson,
Yeah, he's on his own.
Was SG-1 aboard one of those ships?
Yes.
Well, how did you get...
Well, there was a Stargate aboard the ship we were on, so once I realized we were close enough to use Earth as a point of origin, I dialed P3X984.
The Alpha site?
Yeah, well, they call it the beta site in the
I said this
reality,
last
but-
episode.
Where's the rest of
As
us?
soon as we get close in orbit, we can get out. Oh yeah, no, that'll do it.
You are
Do you know they cast this so well?
I am.
Your warriors serve you well.
I know they will be sorry to see you return home so soon.
Oh, I feel like he's just
I
got
must
here.
return.
SG-1, there's someone who'd like to see you.
Why was he hiding at the back?
Daniel.
So weird because, like, you never really see Jack smile, really, in that first series we watched.
Yeah.
I loved every second of watching that. Like, genuinely, that three-parter was absolutely amazing. I loved it. I think, for me, the best part was probably Braytak just randomly being on this ship, and he was like, oh, I kind of got back in the good graces so that I could lead this other rebellion on the ship to save your world, and I was going to turn the Goa'uld that Skara became against Apophis and create chaos, basically. So there was like a battle of power between the two, really. Seeing you know, that the soldiers had put him into the sarcophagus to kind of regenerate him from the gunshot wounds was also really interesting to see as well. And like, knowing that Skara is like really strong within him, and he was calling him weak in the last episode as well, and scared, and that he wouldn't put up a fight and everything, but we saw that wasn't the case at all. And there were moments in this episode where he was fighting back, and it was really cool to see that. The young guy who plays Skara in the Goa'uld, what a brilliant job that guy does. For me, I think he's really brilliant at it. I think I like him more as the Goa'uld though than what he is as Skara. There's just something about him as that Goa'uld I just think is brilliant. Same for the guy who plays Apophis. Like, he does it so well, and it's so cool to see. The whole rings between the ships thing, thought that was like brilliant. And then I'd said last episode, if we get close enough in orbit to Earth, can we use the gate to get back? And then Daniel doing that, I was a bit like, oh, I kind of called this. But seeing Daniel get shot in the shoulder and was like, I'll stay behind, and Jack having to like basically leave him there so that they could get onto Apophis's ship. At first, I was like, oh God, what's he going to do? And then in the background, I saw the sarcophagus. And I was like, he can just go in there. But then I thought, well, maybe there's not enough time, because Braytak said when they put Skara in there, it would take a while. But that was because the gunshots were so severe. And I was thinking, oh God, well, how long is it going to take to fix Daniel if he does get in there? And then I thought, well, maybe it'll take too long. Maybe he's just gone straight for the gate and he's going to try and get back. But he's actually gone in the sarcophagus and healed. But I do like think to myself, like, why? I wonder why he doesn't fix his eyesight. It's a bit of a strange one for me. And then he would like go use the gate and get back. Brilliant. Thought that was awesome. Seeing like this guy thinking that he's Naquita, I think it's called, the gate element, missiles would work against the Goa'uld ships was really interesting, and he had such faith in it working and getting through the shields and destroying the ships. While we know this already, like, one of them is completely covered in C4 as well. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if that's the type of missile they created in the alternate reality to send to Chulak, which destroyed Chulak. And then this guy then turning around and being like, well, why don't we send a missile to the coordinates Daniel gave us? Why don't we send missiles to Chulak? And I was like, yeah, that's totally what they did in that alternate reality. That's where those missiles bloody came from, wasn't it? Absolute mad. Hammond putting that guy in his place though was genius. Hammond, I just think, is a fantastic addition to this team, really, because we've got who like runs the gate controls and locks in the chevrons. Then you've got Hammond. Then you've got SG-1, and then we've got people that come in and out, like Janet, I think her name is, the doctor. And then you've got like obviously Braytak coming back in this one. I just think it's really cool how all of these people kind of come and go, but they're like essential to how this place works and how this show runs, and I love it. I think it's great. I kind of am getting like a little bit of a thing. Probably quite obvious. I just love Jack. I think he's like amazing. But I totally have a type because for some reason, like he reminds me a lot of Jeff from Babylon 5. And I think like, I don't know. There's just like, but Jack for me is like a lot funnier. And I don't know. I like him. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of what happens going forward at this, because obviously we now know that in this reality, we stopped what happened in the alternate reality where Catherine was in charge of the SGC. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting journey this, I reckon, but I'm so looking forward to it. I'm going to sign off and say thank you, and I will see you guys later. So thank you.